Good morning, cadets. Hope all of you are doing well. For long gap, again I came with the recorded session. The chapter 7, database and DBMS introduction. For the periodic test 2, we concluded up to database introduction. What is meant by database? What is meant by data? What is the difference between data and information? And the Java programming coding. For chapter 6, we done. So most of you done very well. I already shared the periodic test 2 results. So now today we discuss about the last practical chapter of this particular class 8, that is database DBMS introduction. What are the advantages and what are the features of DBMS, which I already discussed in this previous video. If you want to go to the database features and advantages. So, so to create the database, we need one system or software. So that system or software is called as a DBMS, or that is called as a DBMS, database management system. A software that can store, edit and organize data in the database. So database is mean the collection of organized data for retrieving for data as per your requirement. Okay, collection of organized data. We are having the different terms, that is table, what is field, what is key, what is primary key, and what is the record. So that all the terms we already discussed in the previous video. If you want, go to the previous video of the DBMS database introduction. So database introduction में आप लोग को पूरा बताया what is meant by table, what is meant by record, what is meant by field, what is meant by कॉलम को फील्ड कहा जा सकता है, रिकॉर्ड रो को रिकॉर्ड बोलते हैं, और प्राइमरी की इज द यूनिक की व्हिच इज गिवन फॉर द identification of that particular table. So that all things we discussed in the previous video. So now continuation of this, how to create the database. So that is with the help of the RDBMS software, DBMS software. So a DBMS में क्या क्या करते थे? It stores data at one central location. It allows multiple users to use the database simultaneously. Okay, so it stores the data like central location, like MS Excel में जैसा data store होता है, जैसा same data, but it can be shared simultaneously to the multiple users at the same time. It allows for the data sharing. It provides a systematic way to use the database. The systematic way is called as a user interface. मतलब जो जो way जो मैंने database जो creation जो way है, is very user interface, मैंने user friendly है. ठीक है, you can create the database very smoothly. A DBMS creates a duplicate copies of the database. Okay, DBMS software. This software will create the backup copies or duplicate copies, so that in case of some data loss or event, the data can be retrieved and saved copies can be get again. So this is the advantage of the online if you make the database at a center location. Okay, and DBMS can control who can access data and who cannot. Okay, that we can use the administrator privileges, that who can operator and who can do this editing the changes in this particular database or not. Okay, so the backup, what are the duplicate copies which you are creating of the database is called as a backup copies. Okay, is about this database software, and there are several softwares are available in the market, and we are using one of the user friendly software from the Microsoft Office side, that is called MS Access. Okay, so we are having MySQL, we are having Oracle. So both are DBMS softwares are available, database softwares are available. We are using the MS Access software. Those who are having the computer, those who are having definitely computer with the MS Office, it should be installed with the MS Office 7, MS Office 7 and above version. They will get this MS Access. Yeah, this is the MS Access, Microsoft Access 7 2007. So once you click, you will get this window like this. So this is the window you will get. Okay, and so what is this Microsoft MS Access features? Let's see. Okay, using Microsoft MS Access, okay, we can create, we can manage all the information from the single database simultaneously in a single file. So database files in MS Access 2007 and 10 are stored with the extension ACCDB, Access Database. ACCDB stands for Access Database. ACC stands for Access, DB stands for Database. So within the file, you can divide your data into separate storage containers called tables. Okay. So once you created this database, blank database, so as soon as you open, you will get like this. So once it is blank database, I am giving the database name student. Okay, student करके मैं database दे रहा हूँ create. So once you create it, So we'll get a lot of facilities. Okay, you can create the these tables, all tables, how many tables you want to create it inside the table. Okay, database is a collection of tables in an organized way. Okay, we can interlink with the two or more tables also. Okay, next, you can organize separate storage container called tables. You can view, add, update table data by using online forms. Okay, you can update the table or you can delete the field something inside the table by using the different forms available in the MS Access feature. And if you want to just want to use if you want to retrieve some data from your table, then you can use the queries also and analyze the print data in a specific layout by using the reports. Okay, a lot of features are available inside this MS Access. Okay, tables. So tables में ही हम लोग को data एक organized way में होगा. So that's why tables, to store your data, you can create one table for each type of information that you track. To bring the data from multiple tables together in a query form, query form, report or data access page, you can define relationship between the tables. You can define the relationship between the tables. The tables are the main key role in the creation of the database. A database contains n number of tables and you can maintain the relationship between the tables by using the primary key. What is the primary key? Also I will tell, which I discussed in the previous video. That is, primary key is the unique key in every table which identifies the entire record. Okay, primary key is the unique key which identifies the entire row of that particular table or entire row of that particular table, entire row the particular record को मैंने जैसा कि 5124 में रोल नंबर टाइप करने से उसका सारा सब्जेक्ट का मार्क्स आना चाहिए. So that is 5124 is a unique key, that is a primary key we can say. Okay, based on this primary key you can set the defined relationship between the tables also. And what are the components of this table you see? In the table you will have the data item, that is field we say. The data item is the smallest unit of the named data. It may consist of any number of bits or bytes. The data item represents one type of information and is often defined as a field or data element. The data item is the smallest unit of the named data which we say. So it may consist of the number of bits or bytes. So a data item represents one type of information and is often referred to as a field or data element. So that is nothing but they're elaborating the definition. Data item is nothing but a field. That is nothing but column. मैंने आपको column का नाम ही data field और data item बोल सकते हैं. Okay. Record. A record is nothing but a name and location of data items which represent the complete unit of information. That is just record is nothing but a one single row. One single row is called as a one record. Okay. Table. Table is a named collection of all occurrences of the different type of different logical record. Table contains the different fields and the records. Okay. Table में a group of fields and group of records makes one table. Okay. Yeah, they are given that is only fields are the columns containing one type of information. Fields are the columns. It is field serial number, roll number, name, date of birth. So these are the fields. Okay. And records are the rows representing the one complete unit of information. Yes, record is a one single row. Record is called one single row. The names are nomenclature is changing. Field is nothing but column. Record is called row. Okay. The nomenclature only it is changing. The fields are called as columns in the database and rows are called as records in the database. The nomenclature is changing. Logical record contains contents of all the fields. So a given logical record, that is nothing but a single row contains all the fields of the particular table. Yes or no? If you take the roll number of 5124 some particular roll number, it should get the English marks, maths marks, science marks, social science marks and total marks. So these are the fields. So सारा fields connect करेगा वो record. The table is a group of all the records. The table is a group of all the records. Next, primary key. What is primary key? So just now I told, for every table there is one unique key which identifies the entire record. So that is only primary key is the field name that uniquely identifies the entire record in the table. A primary key is a unique key or unique field. Primary key is a unique field in the table which identifies the entire record in the table. So in the case of student database, the roll number is a primary key I can say. Or in the case of employee database, employee ID is the primary key I can say. Or in the case of what I can say, in the case of library database, I can say as a unique key is the library का जो serial मैंने क्या नाम है biometric or the barcode number that is a unique key. Or the in the case of some FIR numbers in the case of the criminal database, or in the case of if you take bank database. So bank database account number is maybe unique key for everyone. So it is called as primary key. Primary key is a unique field which identifies the entire record. Okay, so in the bank database, if you take it is account number is a unique field, or in the case of student database, roll number is unique key. So based on this unique key, we can identify the entire record in a table. Okay, that's what they are telling. Primary key is an important कॉन्सेप्ट इनसाइड द डेटाबेस. ओके, प्राइमरी की हम लोग सेट करना पड़ेगा हमारा टेबल में और हमारा डेटाबेस में कौन सा फील्ड है तो प्राइमरी की, सो दैट इट विल आइडेंटिफाई द एंटायर रिकॉर्ड दैट यू हैव टू सेट इन द बिगिनिंग ऑफ योर सेटिंग ऑफ योर टेबल ओनली. टू स्टार्ट एमएस एक्सेस, ये स्टार्ट में जाके ऑल प्रोग्राम्स एमएस ऑफिस में जाके just open this MS Access 2007 version in my phone. So you will get this default name. Okay, this is the tables they created at the side. This is the ribbon part. This is the quick access toolbar. This is the database name, and these are the different tables they created. Okay, the different tables they are showing. So MS Access window components, title bar. Title bar is the topmost, is the title of this component. And the next one, quick access toolbar. So whichever the option you want to make it use for randomly, that you can make it in the quick access toolbar में आप लोग डाल सकते हैं. Then access ribbon. Access ribbon is also ribbon inside this particular group. They are called access ribbons. And database window. Database window जो है, so this is the database window. This is the database window you are seeing. Okay, this is the database window. Then navigation pan. Okay, navigation pan is nothing but this is the tables, the queries or whichever you seeing form. They are all called navigation forms only. And the status bar. The status bar is a left corner में जो है, this is called the status bar. So data sheet view है, that is called as status bar. So how to create or saving database in MS Access? Today let's see. Okay, in order to create database in MS Access, you should be clear about certain things first. Okay, first before creating MS Access, what type of data you want to store. Okay, that you have to keep in mind. So know the name and purpose of database. Know the name and purpose of the database. For example, if you need to create a database to store details about some student performance in exams, then it gives a fair idea about what data will be stored in the database. So in the case of they're taking student performance in exam, so what database we need? We need the roll number, we need the different subjects and their marks and total marks and their particular percentage. Yes or no? So now know about the tables in database. Example, for example, database mentioned in step 1, we need at least two tables. One is student table, one is marks table. एक है student table में सिर्फ student details रहेगा, so like name, roll number, date of birth and father name and mother name रहेगा. That's the student table. Okay. Then whereas in the case of marks table, so marks table में भी again roll number होगा. So roll number is a both common in both the tables. These are the fields which are creating inside the student table and the marks table. See, student table में roll number है. Okay, ये दोनों चीजें हम लोग को रिलेशनशिप बनाएंगे स्टूडेंट के साथ मार्क्स के साथ रिलेशन बनाएंगे. Once you know the tables, you should know about the fields list inside the particular table. So whatever the table you're creating, you should know about this particular fields, what are the columns you are going to create, so that you should be clear. Determine the data types for the fields in the table. So for example, data types is nothing but roll number is of data type which accepts the numbers only. So it should accepts like integer part only. Or name is accepts only text part only. Father name is also text part. Class is also text part. Data birth is a integer part. So okay, numerical. Okay, marks is also numerical. Total marks is also numerical. Roll number is also numerical. So this field creates that what type of data it should accept. Okay. So for example, if the field contains numbers, you can perform the arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. on the field values. So if the field is clear, you can perform the some operations between the fields also. But if the field contains text only, then you cannot perform any arithmetic operations on it. अगर field अगर text हो गया, then you cannot perform any operations. If it is field is arithmetic only, then only you can perform some arithmetic operations. They are having the different data types in MS Access. So what are the different data types of MS Access available is? Since you will be creating your database in MS Access, you should know about what data types available in MS Access. Yes, while you're creating your database in MS Access, you should be clear that what type of data types are available in MS Access. First of all, while creating the database, we should be clear that what what fields or what columns should be there inside my table. Okay, and then then after what data type the particular field should be. So that should be clear. What data type the particular field should accept, and what are the fields that inside that particular table should be. So first one, text. Text, it accepts all the alphabet such as name, subject, and street address, etc. Number, the number should accept all the numerical values, that is integers, floats, roll number. So age के लिए bus number, roll number, ये सब चीज के लिए number होगा data type. Currency, currency जब monetary values like rupees, dollars, इसके लिए currency data type है. Yes or no, where like boolean data like yes or no. Yes or no values contain only two values to check whether the student uses the school transport or not. This whether there is a case of true or false, then we use the yes or no. Then date and time values use it for the date of birth and date of admission or exam date, some purpose. Okay, date and time. These are the common data types available in the data types. That is text, which accepts the text data. Number accepts all the numbers. Currency, all the monetary values, yes or no, whether it is true or false. Next, date and time, to check the date and time values of the particular student. Now, in the creation of the student table, that is roll number should be number, name should be text, father name should be text, class should be text, date of birth will be date and time data type. So it should be clear. So field name, roll number, that is number, all are numbers only because it is a marks table. So once you perform all above steps, you can create your database in MS Access by creating each table individually as explained below. Okay. So below explain they are creating. So first we are going to click on the blank database. So once you've done, you go to the create. So once in the blank database, you create, you will get the table. So table you will get this defaultly table you will get. Then to create table in datasheet view, okay, go to the create and table. Then you will get the datasheet view like this. Okay, like table datasheet view. You will get number, currency, these are things you will get. Okay, so let us create this database steps one by one. Yes. How to set the primary key also they have seen. Primary key, setting up a primary key is very important inside the table. Yeah. They are having the different views are available in the table. Yeah. Let us create the table. Yeah, I'm opening the already opened the MS Access. Okay. Let's create the table. So this is the default view you will get. So once you open, you will get the different views like this. So how to create the table? How to create the table in the datasheet view? You see. So to create a table in the datasheet view, okay, open the blank table, create tab. So go to the table and table command. So table command हो गया. So ये तो table आ गया है. दो tables आ गए हैं. So click on this table and design. Click on right click and design. Table one name is student name. I am giving student details. Student details I given. Yes, I got this ID. So once you got, so we have to create roll number. Roll number is what? Number. Roll number is of data type. Number you can give. Roll number is a primary key. Okay, I am making this as a primary key. If you want, I am making this only primary key. Or any other properties, it is of long except and input value, how much, that all things you can specify. Validation rule you can make. All this is you can make. Okay. Next, roll number के बाद name should be of name should be text. Yes. Okay. Next, father name text also text. Mother name text. Date of birth, that is UOB I am making. This will be date and time. Yes or no? Date and time. Okay. UOB. Okay, I made this table. Done. Next, second table. Right click, design view, marks table. Marks table. I made marks table. So here also my primary key is roll number only. And it will be roll number of data type should be number, and subject 1 marks, should be number subject to marks. But we have to define the fields. I'm defining that fields of two tables. Okay. Subject 3. Field is nothing but columns. Columns का क्या field क्या columns होना चाहिए tables में, वो कैसे type of data से accept करना चाहिए. Subject 2, 5. All are numbers only because it is a number. Subject 6, number only. Total also number. Okay. This is about these two tables. Now if you want to save the tables, once you double click these tables, we are asking to enter the database details. Okay, double click here, simply double click. Are you want to see that? Yes. You get the tables. Student table, then you enter the roll number. I'm entering roll numbers like same roll number should be there. 5124, name some Rajesh Kumar, father name, Rani, date of birth will be 28/11/2002. Okay, like this again. 5134 Raju Rajesh 13/11/2003. Next 5104 Rashid Kashyap, Informer. Given some data, you can give any data. Okay, it's not like that I am giving this data only. So three data I entered, and I'm entering the marks of the same data. Okay, 5124, 5135. I'm entering some out of 10. I'm entering total 5134, 10, 9, 5, 6, 4, 3. Next table 5104, 5104, 8, 9, 5, 6, 4, 3. Now I added this total. So how to perform this operation you see. So we set the primary key. We can set that database इधर तक हो गया है, डाटा एंट्री भी हो गया है. ओके, डाटा एंट्री होने के बाद हम लोग जो टोटल जो करना है, टोटल के लिए we can create using by using arithmetic operations we can perform. Arithmetic operations we can perform on the operations. How can we create that? Totals. Sum 28. Here it is performed. Column. just create this sum. Just I am entering average value 35 to 26. Okay, just I enter this values. Let me remove this column. Now I created the two tables. Now how to make, for example, I want the details of Raju student. Okay, इसके अंदर में I want his name and I want his roll number and I want his father name. Okay, I want his name and date of birth and all the marks of this particular section. So how to make the relationship between these two tables? That is database tools. Go to the database tools and go to the relationships. Go to the relationships. That is marks table add and student table add, student details add. Close it. Okay. Now we have to form the relationship between uh, these two tables. That is how I am forming the relationship. Edit relations, create new. So left table marks, right table student details, left column name roll numbers and right column table roll numbers. Created. So now roll number के साथ relationship बन गया है, ठीक है? तो कैसे करना है? डेटाबेस टूल्स में जाके रिलेशनशिप्स में जाके डिजाइन आया, डिजाइन में लीड रिलेशनशिप से मैं किया हूँ. ओके, रिलेशनशिप बना है स्टूडेंट टेबल. नाउ we can get the we can create the query design, that is external data create query design. Now I want the details of the both fields I have added. Yes or no? मार्क्स भी चाहिए मेरे को, स्टूडेंट डिटेल्स भी चाहिए. तो दो टेबल्स के ऐड करते हैं. मेरे को फील्ड वन में रोल नंबर चाहिए और सारा सब्जेक्ट्स का डिटेल्स चाहिए. सब्जेक्ट वन और सब्जेक्ट टू का डिटेल्स. यहाँ पे देखिए रोल नंबर हो गया है. रोल नंबर होने के बाद स्टूडेंट डिटेल्स में रोल नंबर नेम date of birth. You can arrange the row as per your requirement. Huh? And the student details. Again, I'm making the query. Just go again. Create query design. First student details I added. Then after marks I added. Okay, done. I want the student details में roll number. Then I want the name. I want the date of birth and I want the marks में subject 1 marks and subject 2 marks or subject 3 marks or subject 3 as well as whatever we choose. And only subject 3 marks are चाहिए. So I made it clearly. And student details you can make it clear. Criteria student details that is equal to roll number is equal to 5104 का ही चाहिए. ठीक है, 5104 स्टूडेंट का ही चाहिए. तो आप क्या कर रहे हैं सीधे देखिए 5104 स्टूडेंट का ही है. So when you are making the query for the large database, huge database में आप बनते समय में it plays a very key role. Okay, well want to make a query, queries will play important role. So यहाँ पे मैं तो तीन का relationship करके उसका मैं database में retrieve किया. So you can retrieve the data as per requirement and making the relationship between the two tables you can create as per your requirement. Okay, this is about your table. This is about this last practical chapter. So those are having the computers and laptops, you can try at your home. Okay, so with this I am concluding for this chapter. So database creation. Okay, how to create the database, that also is shown. How to create the tables and how to make the relationship between the two tables and how to extract or retrieve the data from the tables also we see. So backside का text में we are having the play number 156. We are having employee database. How to create the employee database? They given the field names and different data types to create the table. So and enter the data values which are there. So and also one more given there is second two tables they given employee details there and employee the basic salary details there. Okay. So based on this, you create two tables and make the query. Okay. Particular department wise, use the query for the run. So whichever I shown in the video. Okay. Clear. Clear, boys. Thank you. Thank you, boys. Stay safe, stay home, be prepared. So this is about this database and DBMS. So this is the advantages how we can create and extract the data inside there. There are a lot of features inside. We can create the reports also. We can create the forms also inside this database also. So up to class 8, this is enough. So we can database can be connected with the programming part also. Okay, whatever the data we are entering from the registration form that can be stored inside this database. Okay, this is about this chapter. Okay, next class I'll start with the ethics and safety measures in the computing, the new chapter. Okay, both are theoretical chapter. Will conclude very soon. Okay, thank you guys. For this, everyone has to do the practical. How to make the primary key, how to create table, and how to make the relationship between the table, and how to retrieve the data or how to extract the data. If you are not understood, again go through the video slowly, you'll get understood. Clear? Having any doubt?